we get to play a little bit more here, and we are done with the U.S. Special Activations. And in our segment, we definitely accomplished something by pulling back all the regional crisis levels back. So nothing is on the brink. And the one that did go to major crisis, we got away with one on that one. Yeah, we were out of a 1 to 6 on a dive roll, we rolled a 1, which definitely saved our day. So we're definitely, Lady Luck is on our side. In my first moves of Mr. President. Oh, now it gets time for the other team, the other side to act. And we're here with the Russia-China acts. Now, earlier, though, we did have to add this one to the cup, to the draw cup, so we're getting ready to roll now. Like I said, it was a pretty good U.S. Special Activations. We got, I think, as far as game goes, we got a lot accomplished. We had 3 or 4 hot spots, well, at least 2 or 3, rather, going to major crisis. We pulled them all back a little bit. So now we're going to roll a die, and no modifiers. Find out who acts and what we do next. That's a 9, I think that is. Ooh, China. All right, well, that's good, because Russia had an extra chit in there, so I have a feeling we dodged one on that one. It results China acts, consult China chart, and we will use the old, let's punch it out because it's brand new. China active chit. All right. Oh, where do I put this at though? Oh, maybe right here. Let me see here real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, then it tells us to go to the WPC booklet. Like I said, he's got these all tabbed out for you. And it's this very envelope right here. And World Peers China Acts. I'm sorry, I gotta apologize for my volume. Everybody's sleeping around here. We gotta keep it kind of low. It's a working class household, so we keep it a little bit low for everybody. But we get a few minutes here. I was looking forward to getting back at this game. Let me check this out, and we'll be right back. All right. Well, here's where things might get a little bit complicated, they say, but it don't seem too hard. The first thing you want to do though is find out if China's got 15 total influence or not. Well, I've been keeping up with my influences, and it tells you real quickly here how many. So we haven't gotten anywhere near those red boxes yet. I guess one might be for Russia, I'm not sure, but yeah, we're not at 15. No China victory. Nowhere close, so that's pretty good. If China's not won the game, then did you just draw China Acts Crisis chit? No, we didn't, and it explains that up here. If the China Acts Crisis chit has not been drawn, and we haven't drawn it, nobody's told us to do anything like that yet, but you're using this slip book because it is a China Acts segment of your turn sequence. Please go to posture changes and results below, so you'll go straight to B when you start the game. Be right back. Alright, well, the next important thing you want to do is go to the governing manual and look under posture, and it'll give you this definition or explanation of what goes on with posture. It's really important. I'll let you see it here, but you need to read this. And then, like I said, this GM book covers everything. Alright, because the next one we'll be going here is posture changes, and it's not that hard. It doesn't look that hard at all. Everything here looks pretty easy. It's definitely very explainable, and I haven't run into any roadblocks yet. We'll be back. Alright, just another little explanation. Russian Federation and People's Republic of China are what's called peer nations. Their tracks are a little bit different than everybody else's, but the key thing is postures here. We can see up here though, Russia's already at 2. So I guess before the game, in the setup, when they hit that mark, you put this little chit thing in the cup. And like I said, it just gives them extra moves. They're getting more aggressive, I guess is what it represents. So that's what's going on here now. We're going to find out if we're going to put this chit in there. I don't know what happens because this chit's already in there. We're worrying about China right now, though, so it's no big deal. But yeah, we're going to find out if we throw that chit into the, I guess it is the crisis cup. baby. There you go. We'll be back. All right, the first part seems pretty easy. That's whether China's posture changes and further effects have accumulated tensions. So those tension counters, just, represent tensions, issues, I guess, negative issues between the countries. Flip all the tension counters in China to order their values and resolve the first condition. Let's do this together. People's Republic. Tensions. And like I said, I think they're only like 1 or 2s. 2s are the high ones, so there you go. It's only a 2 total on tensions. Oh. If currently the posture is 1, in which it is, and the sum of the flipped tension counters is 5 or more, and relations with the U.S., well, it isn't that because it's 2, so we skip that. For economy, look over there, impetus. If China is at posture 1 and would not otherwise be entitled to increase to posture 2, what? Okay, they're not. We're with you. But their state economy is 3 or 4. Ooh. State economy is 5. So that don't immediately increase the posture. We're good. All right. This represents the government's approach of let's get more aggressive abroad to take the people's minds off the troubles at home. All right, we're good. Go over this again. If China is at posture 1 and would not otherwise be entitled to increase the posture because of this, which they're not, but their state economy is 3 or 4. Oh, state economy is 5. So we dodged that one too. Loving life when I kicked Mr. President's ass. This represents the government's approach. All right, well, we're not there. That doesn't do anything. If the current posture is at 2, nope, it's at 1. Skip that one. If the current posture is 2, nope, skip that one. If the current posture is at 2, nope, skip that one. Based on the sum of the tension values above, China's relationship with the U.S. may be affected as follows. The sum of the counters is 0 to 1. Place a trending U.S. counter relations track. We don't get that one. We ain't that lucky. Okay, this might be our first little bump. Let me read this. We'll be right back. All right, then. For every increment of 5, the sum of the tension counters values. We only have 2, so that doesn't apply to us either. But here's something you want to remember. If you have 5 tensions in the space, then immediately before you perform any actions, remove all the tension counters. Oh yeah. Then immediately before you perform any actions, remove all the tension counters on China and redraw half, rounded up the number of counters you removed and replace them side down. Okay, so we will remove 2 and redraw half. We'll draw 1 and put it up there, slide side down. So here you go. We're drawing 2. Alright, I'm going to put these right here real quick because I want to draw one random. I'll draw 1 and put it side down. So we, with China, are not doing too bad considering. Yeah, we had some stuff going on with those gunboats and stuff, but other than that, I think we just did the procedure pretty good. Let me put these back over here and mix them up and put it back. All right, moving on. Improve strategic capabilities. After checking for, and like I said, if this isn't, if the volume is bad on here, just turn it on up. Just crank it on up. I think I've done that, and I think it works pretty good. After checking for, and if necessary, changing China's posture, we didn't have to. Then, improve China's strategic capabilities. Alright, make 2 at currently posture. We'll make 2 because it's currently posture 1. Attempts to improve China's strategic capabilities according to priorities below. Alright, for each attempt, roll 1 d10. Let me check this out. We'll be right back. Alright, easy enough. Alright, we're going to make 2 of these attempts. We will not give it a D, subtract 1 because there are no sanctions on China. So 2 attempts with a D10, and we were looking for. Oh, we don't want them to improve their strategic capability, so we want them to fail this. All right, so posture 1. They succeed. All right, at posture 1, I'll roll a 1 to 4. They succeed. So anything but a 1 to 4 is what we're looking for. No modifiers. We got away with 1. This game is loving us. All right. No success. So sorry, Charlie. All right, what we got here? Use the following. Posture 1, posture 2 equals success. Increase the blah blah blah. All right. Use the following hierarchy to determine which areas you attempt to improve until you have completed all your allowed improvement attempts. Oh, we got another attempt. That's right, they get 2 of them. All right, we get to do this again with no modifiers. Oh, that one's way gone. Hold on. All right, order in the court. We want anything but a 1 to 4, high number. 8, yes. All right, so we did not improve their strategic capabilities. We like that. All right, let me check the rest of this out. We'll be right back. All right, I think I might have went too far because it tells you here which areas you attempted to. Well, they failed on both of them, but I'm going to read this anyway. And I'll keep those 2 die rolls because that was definitely good for us. But use the following hierarchy to determine which areas you attempt to improve. So we'll find out which areas they tried to improve, but failed, I think. We'll be right back. All right, hierarchy. Strategic capabilities tracks. And the first one, they want to improve. If you look at this track at this common sense, what would you do if you were China? You'd want to improve the strategic recon intel gathering because you're furthest behind it. And that's basically what this is telling you right here. If there are more than 2 boxes determined randomly, okay. So that's what we would try to have rolled for. On the first one, we made 2 attempts, and they failed both of them. So they have no strategic recon / intel gathering increase. They failed. Let me see if we roll for each one. We'll have to see. We'll be right back. All right, this tells you attempt to improve. It says if you have 2 or more actions left, that could equal attempts. Like you said, if you would have been at posture 2, you would have had 3 attempts or actions. All right, so if you have 2 or more left, I rolled for each one, and the first one would have been attempt to improve those areas until 2 or more areas determined randomly for the other attempt. So I would have determined randomly for the other one, and failed that one too. So they failed both. Hold on. Use the following. Hold on. I'll make 2 if currently at posture 1 attempts to improve China's according to the hierarchy. So the first one would have been here. At this one, and the second one, we would have rolled a die or something, picked it randomly because I think they're all behind us by just 1. So they would have failed at both of them. So I kind of prematurely rolled a die when I should have went ahead and read the rest of this. No, ultimate attempts may be made to improve by 1 box total. Once improved, do not roll again. For example, you may attempt to improve cyber warfare because China trails by 2. Yep, you're right. They know what's going on at the beginning of the game. Because China by 2 or more boxes. And again, because you have actions remaining. Oh, and again? Let me look at this real quick. All right, we got our 2 attempts for posture 2, or posture 1. What it means down here is we could have rolled for this one, and if it failed, we could have rolled for it again. But you can never. Oh, it says, but it may only be improved by 1 box total. So if we would have succeeded, we would have randomly rolled for the other one. But since we failed on this one, we could have rolled again for it. And our second roll was 8, so nothing increased. We're there. That's how you do that. Like I said, first thing we would have did was come down here, find out which one was they trailed, that they needed to. It's basic that they needed to improve. You get 2 rolls if you're posture 1, 3 attempts you're posture 2. We had our 2 attempts. Our first attempt was a failure. If it would have succeeded, we would have rolled randomly. But we tried to roll this one again, and it was a failure. So now we're moving on here to espionage. Oh, trying to act. Draw one shit. I didn't draw shit yet, so I'm going to have to see what's going on here. I think we're keeping up everything. Draw one shit. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Oh, I didn't draw shit though. Did we? No, I don't think we did. Alright, we'll get back. Alright, no, we did not draw shit. Yeah, because of this. We're with it. We're still good. Yeah. The China X crisis shit has not been drawn, but you're using this flip up because there's a China X. There you go. They got us covered, so we're still good. We're doing everything right. We might call this a quick video because it's a weeknight. I'm just trying to squeeze something in when I come back. After attempting to improve China's strategic capabilities, which they failed miserably at, then they will conduct espionage. It gets a lot better. We'll be back with some more American presidency playthrough.